Hello, this is Techie once again, and uniquely today I am coming to you in both my role as the former spokesperson for the American Cultural Tradition and/or Cultural Memory Complaint Department, and my current role as head and/or chief and/or director and/or director head chief and/or chief director head and/or head chief director of the Stochastic Intelligence Agency. Lucky you get to see and hear me. Well, not see, I guess, because you're looking at Down J, but you get to hear me today in both of my roles, my former role and my present and hopefully future role. Yes, indeed. And the reason that I'm coming to you in both of my roles today is because there is such a thing as the American tradition of the Code of Flag Behavior. Yes, there is actually a Code of Flag Behavior. And today, August 26, 2025, Trump has amended the Code of Flag Behavior. And we'll read today the entirety of the Code of Flag Behavior, which is part of the great American tradition and/or cultural memory, and hence falls under our past role as the spokesperson for the American Cultural Tradition and/or Cultural Memory Complaint Department. And you will also, realize that as an example of, various this and that's of those and these, that it falls under role as the head and/or chief and/or director of the Stochastic Intelligence Agency for various reasons, which we'll leave to you to figure out. In any case, what we're going to do now is read the entirety of the former, because it's changed today, and the former United States Code of Flag Behavior, and then we'll read the amendments to that Code of Flag Behavior as they exist post-Donality, August 26, 2025. Okay, so Title 4, United States Code of Flag Behavior, Chapter 1, as adopted by the National Flag Conference, Washington, D.C., June 14th to 15th, 1923, and revised and endorsed by the Second National Flag Conference, Washington, D.C., May 15th, 1924, revised and adopted by PL 623, 77th Congress, Second Session, June 22nd, 1942, as amended by PL 829, 77th Congress, Second Session, December 22nd, 1942, PL 107, 83rd Congress, First Session, July 9th, 1953, PL 396, 83rd Congress, Second Session, June 14th, 1954, PL 363, 90th Congress, Second Session, June 28th, 1968, PL 344, 94th Congress, Second Session, July 7th, 1976, PL 322, 103rd Congress, Second Session, September 13th, 1994, PL 25, 105th Congress, Second Session, August 12th, 1998, PL 880, 2007, PL 110 through 181, 110th Congress, Second Session, January 28th, 2008, PL 110 through 239, 110th Congress, Second Session, June 3rd, 2008, PL 110, 417, 110th Congress, Second Session, October 14th, 2008, PL 1141, 111th Congress, First Session, July 27th, 2009, PL 13-66, 113, that's 113th Congress, First Session, December 16th, 2013, and PL 305, 115th Congress, Second Session, March 28, 2017. And this last revision didn't have to go to Congress because Trump's doing everything by himself. He can, as executive officer of the United States of America, he doesn't need the Congress anymore. He just tells them what to do. And so there's no point in going to whatever Congress this happens to be, whether it's first, second, or third session. This is just Donald J. doing his own thing. So we're going to have to add that. Anyway, here goes. Section 4, Pledge of Allegiance to the Flag, Manner of Delivery. The Pledge of Allegiance to the Flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Should be rendered by standing at attention, facing the flag, with the right hand over the heart. When not in uniform, men should remove any non-religious headdress from their right hand and hold it at the left shoulder, the hand being over the heart. Persons in uniform should remain silent, face the flag, and render the military salute. As such, members of the armed forces not in uniform and veterans may render the military salute in the manner provided for persons in uniform. Section 5. Display and use of flag by civilians. Codification of rules and customs. Definition. The following codification of existing rules and customs pertaining to the display and use of the flag of the United States of America established for the use of such civilians or civilian groups of organizations as may not be required to conform with regulations promulgated by one or more executive departments of the government of the United States. The flag of the United States, for the purpose of this chapter, shall be defined according to Section 1 and 2 of this title and Executive Order 10834, issued pursuant hereto. Time and occasions for display. A. It is the universal custom to display flag only from sunrise to sunset on buildings and on stationary flag staffs in the open. However, when a patriotic effect is desired, the flag may be displayed for 24 hours a day if properly illuminated during the hours of darkness. Don't leave your flag alone in the dark. You wouldn't leave your child alone in the dark. Don't leave your flag alone in the dark. B. The flag should be hoisted briskly and lowered ceremoniously. Up, 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 up. Down, 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 down. The flag should not be displayed on days when the weather is inclement, except when on an all-weather flag is displayed. If you have one of them rainproof flags or waterproof flags or rain-resistant flags, you get your flag coated with some material, then you can put it out in the snow, in the rain, whenever you like. And hurricane weather, whatever, tsunami, if it's resistant to such stuff, you can display it at that time too. Alright, D. The flag should be displayed on all days, especially on New Year's Day, January 1st, Inauguration Day, January 20th, Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. I think Trump changed that one, but we didn't note it. You don't have to do that anymore, Martin Luther King's. But there's just too many holidays, according to Trump. But Martin Luther King's birthday is being substituted with Donald J's birthday, because there's just so much going on at that time. So we switched that one around. Lincoln's birthday, February 12th. Washington's birthday, third Monday in February. National Vietnam Veterans Day, March 29th. Easter Sunday, variable. You can change that around. Mother's Day, second Sunday in May. Armed Forces Day, third Saturday in May. Memorial Day, half staff to move. The last Monday in May. The last Monday in May. Flag Day, well, duh. Flag Day, that's Donald Trump Day, or one of them. June 14th, Father's Day, Grandfather's Day, third Sunday in June, Independence Day, July 4th, National Korean War Veterans and Armistice Day, July 27th, Labor Day, first Monday in September, Constitution Day, September 17th, Columbus Day, which used to be called invariably, American Native Day, anyway, yeah. You get the idea. Where were we? Second Monday in October, Navy Day, October 27th, which just happens to be a contracting fee through Theta, his mother's birthday. I didn't know that was a designated flag day. And Veterans Day, November 11th, Thanksgiving Day, yes, which started our whole investigation into the American cultural tradition and all cultural memory complaint department. Yes, Thanksgiving, fourth Thursday in November. Yes, the fourth Thursday in November. Thanksgiving, not to be confused with Halloween. Although, if you want to display your American flag on Halloween, you can probably do so. Christmas Day, December 25th, and other such days as may be proclaimed by the President of the United States, Donald J. Forever and ever, long live MAGA. The birthdays of states, date of administration, and on state holidays. E. The flag should be displayed daily or near the main administration building of every public institution, including the dog catcher. And F. The flag should be displayed in or near every polling place. Of course, that's no longer an issue because we don't need elections anymore because Donald J. is emperor for life now. So that was kind of defunct. We forgot to cross that out. G. The flag should be displayed during school days in or near every schoolhouse. And again, since there's not going to be any public education anymore, that one's kind of defunct as well. 7. Position and manner of display. The flag, when carried in a procession with another flag or other flags or some other flags or many other flags, should be either on the marching right, that is the flag's own right, not your right, or not even the right of Donald J, the flag's own right, and or if there's a line of other flags in the front, in the center of that line, yes, and B. The flag should not be draped over the hood, top, sides, or back of a vehicle or of a railroad train or a boat. When the flag is displayed on a motor car, the staff shall be fixed firmly to the chassis or clamped to the right fender. Not to the left, no, to the right. C. No other flag or pennant should be placed above or if on the same level, unless it's a Russian flag, and then, of course, then it has a picture of Putin on it, then you can do whatever you want with that one, because that's okay. Or on the same level to the right of the flag of the United States of America, except during church services conducted by naval chaplains at sea, when the church pennant may be flown above the flag. Wow, I didn't even know that one. During church services for the personnel of the Navy, no person shall display the flag of the United States of the United Nations or any other or international flag equal, above, or in a position of superiority to or honor to in the place of the flag of the United States at any place within the United States or in any territorial war possession thereof, except for Russia, provided that nothing in this section shall make unlawful the continuance of the practice heretofore followed by displaying the flag of the United Nations in a position of spirit, prominence, or honor, and other national flags in positions of equal prominence of honor with that flag of the United States or the headquarters of the United Nations. Just need. D. The flag of the United States of America, when it is displayed with another flag against a wall from cross staffs, should be on the right, the flag's own right. Again, not your right, not my right, not even Donald J's right. With that of the flag of the United States on the headquarters of the United Nations. Did we say that one? Oh no. The flag of the United States of America, when displayed with another flag, sorry, got a little mixed up there, against the wall from other cross staffs, should be on the right, the flag's own right, that is, its right, and its staff should be in front of the staff of the other flag. Okay? So if you know about staffs and flags, that should be very clear. E. The flag of the United States of America should be at the center and at the highest point of the group when a number of flags of states or localities or pennants of societies are grouped and displayed from staff. Yes, indeed. F. When flags of states, cities, or localities or pennants of societies are flown on the same halyard with the flag of the United States, the latter should always be at the peak. When the flags are flown from adjacent staffs, the flag of the United States should be hoisted first and lowered last. First and last. Both first and last. I am the first and the last. No such flag, because it thinks it's Jesus, that's why. No such flag or pennant may be placed above the flag of the United States or the United States flag staff. When flags, G. When flags of two or more nations are displayed, they are to be flown from separate staffs of the same height. The flag should be of approximately equal size. International use is for business display of the flag of one nation above that of another nation in time of peace. But in time of war, you can do whatever you want, okay? And we're basically always at war now because we have a fascist government, so we can do whatever we want. H. When the flag of the United States is displayed from a staff, projecting horizontally or at an angle from the windowsill, balcony, or front of a building, the union of the flag should be placed at the peak of the staff, unless the flag is at half staff. When the flag is suspended over the sidewalk from a rope extending from a house to a pole at the edge of the sidewalk, the flag should be hoisted out, unionless, from the building. I. When displayed either horizontally or vertically against a wall, or upside down, or backwards, or to the side, or just discombobulated, The union should be uppermost to the flag's own right, that is, to the observer's left, when displayed in a window, such as the window in which a contract can feed through Theta's anti-fascist victory gardens, posters, and paintings are displayed. When displayed in a window such as that, the flag should be displayed in the same way with union or blue field to the left of the observer in the street. When the flag, when the flag is displayed over the middle of the street, it should be suspended vertically with the union to the north in an east and west street, or to the east in a north and south street. There's a lot of rules about flags. K. When used on a speaker's platform, the flag, if displayed, flag should be displayed above and behind the speaker. When displayed from a staff in a church or public auditorium, the flag of the United States of America should hold the position of superior prominence in advance of the audience, and in the position of honor at the clergyman or speaker's right as he faces the audience. And of course there are no she's involved because it's a he thing, it's a patriarchal he thing. Any other flag so displayed should be placed on the left of the clergyman or speaker to the right of the audience. This is L. The flag should form a distinctive feature of the ceremony of unveiling a statue or monument, but it should never be used as a covering for the statue or the monument. Don't just throw your flags over a statue or a monument. M. The flag, when flown at half-staff, should be first hoisted to the peak for an instant. Up, and then down, and then lowered to the half-staff position. The flag should be again raised to the peak before it is lowered to the day. On Memorial Day, the flag should be displayed at half-staff until noon only. Then raised to the top of the staff. By order of the President, the flag shall be flown at half-staff upon death of principal figures of the United States government and the government of the state, territory, or possession, as a mark of respect to their memory. In the event of the death of other officials or foreign dignitaries, the flag is to be displayed at half-staff according to presidential orders, and in accordance with the recognized customs or practices not inconsistent with law. That was changed as well. Now you can be inconsistent with law. As inconsistent with law as you want to be. Yes, indeed. In the event of the death of a present or former official government of any state, territory, or possession of the United States, or anybody that Don J happens to like, the death of a member of an armed forces or state, territory, or possession who dies while serving on active duty, or anybody that Don J Trump, may just care to respect, whatever, decide to rise to limb body and maybe do that. I think we lost our track. Anyway, while serving in the line of duty, the governor of state, territory, or possession may proclaim that the national flag be flown at half-staff, and the same authority is provided to the mayor of the district of, well, not anymore, right? The mayor of the district of Columbia, well, she's on ropes because the city's been taken over by military police, and she has no rights, and so she can't do anything. And if she decides to fly the flag at half-staff, she can be jailed, and she can be deported to Uganda or El Salvador or Colombia or wherever else. Donald Trump, prefers to deport his folks too, by ICE or whoever, because all those black folks, were never born here in the first place, like President Barack Obama, all that stuff, like he pretended to be a citizen of the United States, but Trump figured it out. Yes, he did. He figured it out, and all that stuff. Now they want to claim that he is a citizen again, but I don't know about that. At least according to John Jay, right? Let's see. I think we lost our position again, but this is kind of tedious, so let's just skip on down. And some subsection 1, the term half-staff, subsection 2, executive, and Let's just go down to section number 8. All right, section number 8, respect for the flag. No disrespect should be shown to the flag of the United States of America. The flag should not be dipped to any person. Don't dip the flag in your onion dip or cheese dip or fondue or any such thing to any person or thing. Regimental colors, state flags, organizations, or institutional flags are to be dipped as a mark of honor, but not flag. Just keep it out of the fondue. Let's see. A. The flag should never be displayed with the union down, except as signal of dire distress in instances of extreme danger to life or property, or as any member of the Supreme Court or their spouses see fit. Yes, indeed. The flag should never touch anything beneath it, such as ground, floor, water, or merchandise, unless you're Trumpy, and then you can sell whatever you want. You can wear it on your butt. You can turn it into a bikini. You can make it sexy underwear. You can, put Trump's face on it, because, there's some restrictions that you don't have to abide by if you're a MAGA Republican. So let's go back to that. The flag should never be used as wearing apparel unless you're a MAGA Republican. Bedding or drapery unless you're a MAGA Republican. It should never be festooned unless you're a MAGA Republican. It can also be used as a weapon if you're a MAGA Republican, particularly if you're at that January 6th incident. Yeah, use flagpoles as weapons. Use the flag. Yeah, it makes a good weapon. Never mind code of flag behavior whatsoever. Etc., etc., etc. The flag should never be used as, we said that already. Bunting of blue, white, and red always arranged with a blue above, etc., etc., etc. E, the flag should never be fastened, displayed, used, or stored in any such manner as to prevent it to be easily torn, soiled, or damaged in any way, unless you're using it as a weapon in some MAGA Republican event. Yes. And the flag should never be used as a covering for a ceiling, of course, unless you're a MAGA, and then you can do whatever you want with it. G, the flag should never have placed upon it or any part of it, nor attached to it any mark, insignia, letter, word, figure, design, picture, or drawing, or any nature, unless it belongs to Donald Trump and you're a MAGA Republican and you're using it for political purposes. Then you can do whatever you want. The flag should never be used as a receptacle for receiving, holding, carrying, or delivering anything, unless you're a MAGA Republican. Then you can do whatever you want. Let's see. Hold on. Lost my track here. This is I believe. The flag should never be used for advertising purposes unless you're a MAGA Republican, and then you can do whatever you want. Let's see. In any manner whatsoever, except if you're a MAGA Republican, it should not be embroidered on such articles as cushions or handkerchiefs unless you're a MAGA Republican, printed or otherwise impressed on paper, napkins unless you're a MAGA Republican, or boxes unless you're a MAGA Republican, that are designed for temporary use unless you're a MAGA Republican, and discarded unless you're a MAGA Republican. Advertising signs unless you're a MAGA Republican should not be fastened with a staff or however from the flag from which the flag is flown, unless of course you're a MAGA Republican. No part of the flag should ever be used as a costume or athletic uniform unless you're a MAGA Republican. However, a flag patch may be affixed to the uniform of military personnel, firemen, policemen, and members of patriotic organizations, including MAGA Republicans. The flag represents a living country and is itself considered a living thing. Therefore, the lapel flag pin, being a replica, should be worn on the left lapel panel near the heart. Unless you're a MAGA Republican, then you can pierce it. You can use it as a nose ring or an earring, or you can pierce it in your nose. You can use a nipple ring. You can do whatever you want with it. K, the flag, when it is in such condition that it is no longer a fitting emblem for display, should be destroyed in a dignified way, preferably by burning. Disposal of unserviceable flags ceremony, and this has been changed, and we'll read how and why and where it's been changed to. Let's see. Conduct during hoisting, lowering, or passing a flag. During the ceremony of hoisting or lowering the flag, or when the flag is passing in a parade or in review, those present in uniform should render the military salute, etc., etc., etc. Let's get down to section 10. Modification of rules and customs by President, because this is very important, and this is what we're talking about today. Any rule or custom pertaining to the display of the flag of the United States of America set forth herein may be altered, modified, or repealed, or additional rules with respect thereto may be prescribed by the Commander-in-Chief, Donald J. Trump, of the Armed Forces of the United States, whenever Donald J. Trump deems it to be appropriate or desirable, especially in honor of himself, Donald J. You see, Donald J. has a very personal relationship to this flag, as you can see, which isn't inappropriate in any way whatsoever. And any such alteration or additional rule shall be set forth in a proclamation. Order number 10834, issued by President Dwight D. Eisenhower on August 24th, 1959, amended the provisions of Title 4 U.S.C. Chapter 1 and established the 50-star flag as the official flag of the United States, effective on July 4th, 1960. And then it goes on to establish what the flag code, how it can be modified and customized by the U.S. President, in this case Donald J. But we're going to go directly to the changes. And those we mentioned a few of them as we were, and we had forgotten really to address all of them. But the major ones are in Section 8 and Section 10. So we'll go ahead and read from Section 8 the provision as it was. That's Provision K in Section 8, which is respect for the flag. And we'll read now how it has been changed and altered by Donald J. Yes, indeed, General Fascist J. Trump. And okay, so here it is. Respect for the flag. This is Provision K. The flag, when it is in such condition that it is no longer a fitting emblem for display, should be destroyed in a dignified way, preferably by burning. Disposal of unserviceable flag ceremony. No. Donald J. says you can't burn that flag. This is how you get rid of it. Okay, so Section J now reads. This is the amendment to Section J of respect for the flag. That's Segment 8, right? Okay. The flag, when it is in such condition that it is no longer a fitting emblem for display, should be destroyed in a dignified way, preferably by tossing over the gated community fence at Donald J. Trump's Mar-a-Lago Resort in Palm Beach, Florida, or leaving conspicuously upon the sidewalk in front of the Donald J. Trump Tower in New York City, or dripping over any current member of the Trump presidential cabinet, or any current member of the Republican House of Representatives, or any current member of the Republican Senate. That's draping over. Those ors refer to draping over. Or draping over any current member of the Republican Senate, or draping over any current Republican nominated member of the Supreme Court. And then the last part stays the same. Disposal of unserviceable flag ceremonies. Okay, Section 10, modification of rules and customs. Okay, so what was there before was this. And this was the last thing that they put up before. Any rule or custom pertaining, Executive Order number 10834, issued by President Dwight D. Eisenhower on August 24th, 1959, amended the provisions of Title 4, U.S.C. Chapter 1, and established the 50-star flag as the official flag of the United States, effective on July 4th, 1960. Yes, indeed. And here's new executive order. This is the final one, and then we'll sign out. Executive order and BRE question number 6461520, issued by President Donald J. on August 26, 2025, amended the provisions of Title 4, U.S.C. Chapter 1, and established that both all of the red as well as all of the blue states, right, formerly represented in the 50-star flag as stars, shall henceforth be represented by 50 golden silhouettes of President Donald J. within the official flag of the United States, effective retroactively on July 4, 1776. Yes, indeed, it's retroactive, so it goes all the way back. Okay, so those stars gotta change into golden silhouettes of Donald J. Let's get going there. Betsy Ross, you got a lot of work to do, okay? All right, this is Turkey. That's it. Those are the modifications. This Turkey signing out as the former spokesperson for the American cultural tradition and or cultural complaint department, and the current and hopefully future, unless Kash Patel or one of those other Trump funkies gets to us first, head and or chief head director and or director head chief and or etc. of the Stochastic Intelligence Agency. Memorize those new rules, folks. The flag is authorized now to call you in if you violate one of its rules. So unless you want to be picked up on the street by ICE or some military police or a regiment of militaristic flags. I would memorize those rules. Have a good day. This is Turkey signing out.